Hi guys, I'm up early this morning. So, well, I usually am, but I wanted to look again at, I think it's either Keely or Kylie Rodney. Just another quick look. I want to look at her vehicle being found. So as you can see, I've got my pendulum here and I've got some other card decks. So we're just going to give her a little bit of time. I wanted to do that. All right. So I will try with the pendulum first. And around this, you can get these. Happens to be like a plywood. It's really nicely like laser um, made, and it has dates, numbers, etc. You can kind of see that. Inexpensive and handy dandy. All right. As I said, I'm just really beginning to get used to using the pendulum as a tool. So I'm just going to let this set for a minute. All right. I want to ask if Kylie or Keely Rodney's car, or Rodney, if her vehicle will be found soon. Let's see what I get. I'm getting a no. Not soon. Wow, that's a really clear no. All right. Let me just try it again. Because for me, it's all about a confirmation, whether I see a repeating pattern that's clear or not. Okay. Will Kylie or Keely Rodney's car be found soon? I'm getting no. All right. Let's take that and put that aside. All right. I'm just going to slip the pendulum here. All right. Now I'm going to try with this deck off Etsy. And it is by Maruka X. That's what it says on the bottom. Oop. All right. I really like this deck. So we'll see what we get. And I got the other one from them too, which is more about for timing. So we'll see. Maybe I'll start with that one first. I already fed Bear, but but she only got a half. She got a half a portion, so it's okay. That's all right. You are a liar. All right. So let's take a look at time. Well, we've gotten two notices with the pendulum. And I'm always kind of dubious about the pendulum. I'm learning how to work with it. But those were very kind of clear no's, where asking if the vehicle would be found soon. I don't know about those no's, to be honest, but I'm just saying. All right, let's see what we get with this deck of timing. So I asked the Most High to please guide my readings and help me to read accurately and clearly. And is Kylie Keely's vehicle going to be found soon? And this is the missing young lady out of she's from Truckee, but the party was around Tahoe area at a campground. Are they going to find her vehicle soon? They're going to find her vehicle soon. Going to find her vehicle soon. Let's see what we get. In your own time, take control of time. You decide, you're in control. It's up to you what to decide. Bide your time. Follow the signs of the universe. Divine guidance, synchronicities. Wait quietly for a good opportunity. Well, it definitely makes me feel like there is a possibility that it won't be too soon. Both of these are all about it happening when it's supposed to, basically. And not to be too much in a rush, but I mean, come on, this is someone's vehicle that's missing. But I feel like there will be guidance around, again, follow the signs of the universe. I believe around finding it. I do believe there is going to be guidance there. And maybe this lack of a rush is so, who knows, for all we know, it could be so people don't mess up evidence or what have you. But there's another sense of it's not going to happen, the vehicle, too quickly. It has its own time, its own timing where that is concerned. I don't know about this, not in this lifetime, out of alignment, Aries season. Spontaneity creates a shift, spark, bold, self, honest, courage. Well, I certainly hope that it's sooner than Aries season, because that would be next year. And in springtime. Okay. Gonna pause this. All right, let's try one more time with this deck, because this is honestly how I read. Let's see, will KIELY or KIELY's vehicle be found soon? And I ask for accurate information. Give me the card, please, that is accurate about her vehicle. When might her vehicle be found? Asking the Most High. August. Okay. Well, we're in the month of August. I feel like this makes sense, y'all. Charity, friendship, loyalty, family. And this is, you will find your pact. Act with sincerity and without conditions. I believe just even the box to me is like the vehicle. She may be in the vehicle or near it. So I believe the vehicle will be found this month, according to this deck. Stagnation. Things aren't moving forward. Delays in action and changing. Go inwards and develop a vision. Again, there's a sense that there's some delay in finding the vehicle, but it looks like it will be found this month. I think people need to rely more on their intuition that are looking, rather than necessarily logic, and that there is initially a delay. So maybe later this month, but definitely August. That's interesting. Sunny day, optimism leads to success. Daytime, summer, Sunday. You're going in the right direction. So it kind of looks like there's a bit of some stagnation initially, and then things heat up. It looks like they start going in the right direction. Worth waiting for. All good things take time. So I believe that they will find her vehicle this month. I think that they will get some important details as a result. It may even be on a Sunday that they locate it. But to me, this is also exposure, finding it, spotting it, seeing it, getting it. All right. That's interesting. Good. All right. Let's continue. But I will go with another question now. I want to ask about the timing of bringing someone in for this. Will it take them very long to find the person responsible for KIELY or KIELY's disappearance? Will it take them very long? When will they bring that person in? When will they bring a suspect, the right person, in for this crime? I ask the Most High, when will they bring the suspect that did this in? Let's see what we get. Aries season again. Don't buy that. Maybe they're an Aries. When you let go, what's for you will come. Let go of what's holding you back. Clinging, control, resistance. Well, I definitely believe that this person's seeking to resist being discovered. Also, I believe, again, their nature. Maybe they're an Aries, for all I know, or have a lot of Aries-like qualities. And I also think it depends a lot on what they do and how they react. They're definitely trying, I feel like, to control, makes sense, so that others cannot figure out that they are the one responsible. But it might be when they let their guard down. They might say something, they might slip up. Summertime. So it'll be this year. Positive changes are coming. Freedom, joy, good times, warmth, except for maybe them. To me, this is a definite answer to me of this year. So maybe September. That would make sense. Virgo season. Slowly moving towards you. Detail, picky, practical, shyness. Take practical steps towards your goals. So I think that looks to me like they're going to find the vehicle, and I could be wrong, but it looks like it's going to be a little later this month. And then the suspect bringing them in around September, maybe late August, early September, because Virgo season begins around August 21st, I think, the 21st, I think, around that time, So that would make sense to me. And again, the reason with this Aries keep popping up, I think that might be this person's sign or their tendencies, maybe very Aryan of Aries. I do. That's just weird that kept coming up. Okay. All right. Going to pause. Okay, now I'm going to use this deck again. Maruka X. And you can find their decks on Etsy. So I'm going to ask KIELY or KIELY what she wants to share. Right. What would you like to share? And again, I ask the Most High to guide accurately and clearly her message and help me to do so. Thank you. Okay. What is your message, sweetheart? What do you want to share? Taurus, material world, stability, stubborn. Bit by bit, step by step, whatever seeds you plant will soak quietly for a while and then come up strong. Again, there's a tendency, I feel like, again, we're getting something about a delay. And then the case, her case, I think, heats up, probably with the finding of the vehicle later, etc. And people coming maybe more forward with details. Treasure chest. Okay, a windfall of good things are happening all around you. Expect some good luck and be open to all possibilities. Again, there's a feeling like they might, maybe the people searching might need to not be more flexible in where they're looking, because they will eventually find her, I believe, and find the vehicle. Okay. We're getting Gemini with this deck. Fun, adaptable, energetic, playful child within you wants to come out and play. Acknowledge your inner child. I tend to think that she's definitely trying to lead people, trying to get through. And I think there's some resistance to her being able to do that. Duality, and that is certainly this world. It's time to face your dark and your light, your limitations and your strengths, and see how your duality plays into your life. All right. I also believe this is definitely her talking about wanting to have gone there to have fun. But I think it's also acknowledging that there was a need to recognize limitations and perhaps be be more careful. Again, I'm not here to blame her, but this is what she's wanting to share, and she did want to share that earlier too. And I think for others, be more careful. Saturn, tough love is necessary in order to shed parts of yourself that are immature or stand in the way of expanding. Well, she was just a young person. And I feel like the person that did this to her is immature. And aggressive. Bright future. Hmm. And this says everything is going to be fine. A bright future is ahead of you that's filled with success and abundance. This to me, I think that she felt like she had a future that she was robbed of that would have been definitely successful. Let's see what else with this deck. Make a wish. What you've asked for is coming true, ready to receive your blessings. And Leo. Well, that's interesting because we are in the month of Leo. And again, I don't know her birth sign or anything like that, but it says don't allow false ego, close, don't allow your false ego to close you off to the true situation and cause you to go in defensive mode. Well, I think that she's hoping that more a message here of, I believe, young women, people being more careful and not to allow actually your guard down when you're out in a situation like this. I also think she's got a wish, I believe, to be found, etc. And she's showing this month or the month of Leo, August, early September. The bright future in Saturn to me, she is talking about immaturity, I think both her own and that of the person that did this to her. And I do believe with bright future that more is going to come out. She's showing here that more is going to be revealed. Two sides of someone's nature. Again, two sides to someone's nature. Their shadow side, pretty dark. They can be very playful, and I don't think this is her. I think she's wanting to talk about the person responsible. And I think she was really determined in what she wanted or the direction she wanted to go in. I think she was also maybe difficult to listen to advice initially. This person, again, I don't think it's her. I think it's more the person responsible. And there's this dark side to them, like two sides of their personality or an alter ego or something here. And they were very defensive by perhaps her rejection. Okay. New romance is on its way. Okay. To me, the soulmate, divine timing, as much as this deck isn't reading the way I expected it to, I'm able to see something else in it. And that is, I think, reflective of what she was going through, what her message is, the two sides to someone's nature that might seem rather energetic or playful even, but immature. And their dark side is defensive. I think she rebuffed someone's interest and they didn't take it well. They may have even seen her as somebody that they thought they would get along really well with. Or I think she was also wanting to wait, perhaps, to meet someone that suited her, before she bothered with getting involved. There's definitely I wanted to wait feeling, and definitely someone here who took, I think, annoyance with that. Influence and reciprocation. Well, maintain awareness of yourself and your external environment. So I think she's talking about and reciprocation, making sure that what you're, it's reciprocal. There was somebody special, I think, that she was waiting for or wanting, or if it wasn't somebody she had in mind, just the whole principle. She wanted somebody that was going to be reciprocal in their respect of her. And I think, again, this here is a bit of a message about she wishes that she had been more mindful about the environment around her, the external environment, and to kind of notice perhaps this person was, following her around or keeping an eye on her or something. I think she would have noticed that had she perhaps not been under the influence. And again, I'm not meaning to blame her. This person did what they did, and that's wrong. All right. The celebration, the party, in Capricorn. Hard work, sustained effort, not an easy path. Discipline, seriousness, hard work. Yeah, maybe she felt like she had been working hard. She was ready to play, and she was looking forward to this party. It's brewing. I believe her transition, because that's the word that's actually in this description on this card, was relatively smooth. And here we have divine power. So I believe that she transitioned relatively quickly onto the other side. Inner goddess, express your divine feminine energy. The energy will serve you well, no matter what your goals are. Well, I think she's applying real energy to try and be found, and attachment. Who or what you are relentless pursuing. Who or what you are, who or what are you relentless pursuing that has become an addiction? Loosen your grip and enter the unknown. Again, there's a sense that somebody was stalking her at that party, or began stalking her at that party. And I don't think she took it seriously enough until maybe it was too late. I think they were very attracted to her, and she had this attachment of this person. Okay. I got this before. They make some sort of an offer to her, or an approach. And it involves freedom, exploration, wild heart, doing something adventurous. Maybe they made some sort of kind of a bold pickup line or something. Or maybe they asked her for a lift, or made some sort of offer this way. Let's go do this. And there's heartbreak, though, around this, and dreams. I wonder if her family or friends, it would, to me, for one thing, it would be her own dreams that she had that were so bright, gone and dashed, and that of her family's for her, the same. But also, this could be that those close to her may end up having dreams of her, where again, she's trying to get through. Hand of fate, forces beyond your control. Okay. And new energy, new faith, new beginning. Make sure to close the door to the past. I think this was definitely, it keeps saying this is a karmic situation, and definitely forces beyond her control took control. But for her family and friends to have faith that there will be divine intervention to help find her and locate her despite initial delays, and to find the person or persons responsible. Okay. And I'll pull a couple more. Higher self. This is her, I think, in power, in her power of her higher self, trying to guide people. Knowledge. Demonstrate your willingness to learn, whether personally, professionally. Okay, definitely her higher self. She's definitely transitioned and is using the skills of her higher self, I think, to try to get through to heartbroken family and friends. I think it's really hard for people initially sometimes to get through our grief and to bring us the knowledge they want to share. But it will happen, and maybe through dreams. Mirror life, as above, so below. Blind spots. Have the courage to confront your blind spots and turn them into strengths. So you may step into your power. I just don't, she was so young. I just don't feel like she realized how powerful she really is. Now she knows. And I also think there were, again, in reviewing her life, I think she's seeing where her guard was down and she wasn't aware at that party, especially, where trouble began to brew. And maybe she just didn't take it seriously enough, didn't really see it for what it was. Spirit talk, this is her trying to make contact. Yes. And Virgo, again, Virgo season, showing humility and details. She is trying to break through so that she is found, so they can find out the details, find out who did this, find out evidence and clues. This is also to help stabilize, I think, family. And I think she will be able to get through to them. Illusion and manifestation. Take notice of inconsistencies. Look deeper into a situation as things are not how they seem on the outside. Again, I got that card. And I think someone's the cover up with the moon. I think someone is trying to throw people off. They are trying to manifest a different direction. I feel like someone's trying to do things to throw off her from being found. And she's definitely indicating that, and that she is definitely trying to lead them to find her. Okay, so I'm going to end this here and we'll see how things go. Libra, there's justice. Find joy in what you already have, blah, blah, blah. This is justice in relationships and options. There are many options available. Take the time to take a wider look at your situation and explore. So I think the law is going to be looking at every option that they have so that they can bring this person to justice. Cosmic dance and fiery passion. And shows that she had a great deal of passion and has a great deal of passion for things that matter to her, celebrating and taking comfort in knowing her path is one of success. So I think that, yes, she's going to help authorities to find the person responsible, to find the vehicle. There's a little bit of a delay. She's transitioned. She is safe. She's on the other side. This person has a very pronounced duality to them, probably when they're drinking, especially, which isn't surprising. So that's what I have. I think that, to recap, her vehicle will be found within Virgo season. Some of this stuff within Leo season, but I think more towards the beginning of Virgo season, which is latter August. The 21st, I think, is the official start. So as we look around those dates, her case will heat up. Evidence, I think she will eventually be found. I think it will very quickly, once they do kind of get an intuitive groove going, I think it's going to move much faster. All right. So if you appreciate these readings on true crime, please give me a good thumbs up and share this with like-minded people. And I'll see you later in the next live or video. Take care. Thank you so much.